Alright, so it's been confirmed from Marvel that Zeb Wells will be writing a new Spider-Man book. It's going to be called The Avenging Spider-Man, or Avenging Spider-Man. I just call it The Avenging Spider-Man because that seems to make more sense than Avenging Spider-Man. Now, like I said, it's going to be written by Zeb Wells. It's coming out this November, I believe, and the art's going to be done by Joe Madrea? I hope I'm saying that name right. His artwork looks good. I mean, he draws a good Spider-Man. I saw some of the cover art. I mean, not cover art. The interior art he does. He does a good Spider-Man, but he seems to have like a manga manga feel to it. And I have a problem. He draws the Red Hulk's Ross's head way too small. I mean, look at that body. I mean, that's cover art, but the interior art, that head is equally as small as as that cover art. That head is way too small. Now, Zeb Wells is I think Zeb Wells is a good writer. I'm not saying he's, oh my god, it's Zeb Wells. Nor am I saying, oh, Zeb Wells sucks. He's in that medium for me. He's in that medium where he's not a good writer, but he's not a bad writer in my book. I just think his work is good. I'm not saying he's a great writer. I'm not saying he's an awful writer. I'm just saying he's a good writer. I will read his books. I read that Toxin miniseries he did. That was great. I watch Robot Chicken. He does writing on Robot Chicken. He brought back Cletus Cassidy in the Carnage miniseries, which in fact I don't even think it's done. I really don't think the Carnage miniseries is done yet, and I'm waiting for that. But I thank him for bringing back Cletus Cassidy. I gotta give him props for that. So, but yeah, what this story is about, this ongoing is going to be about, is Spider-Man and his time in the Avengers. And here's the thing. There's going to be no drama, there's going to be no melodrama with Peter Parker, no, dialogue. Zeb Wells says that he's respectfully giving that to Dan Slott during his run. This book is just going to be mainly focusing on Spider-Man action with the Avengers. I'm guessing a lot of people, even I enjoyed at the beginning of Big Time, that whole thing with him with Spider-Man and the Avengers. I kind of dug that. And I was kind of wondering, well, wouldn't it be cool to have Spider-Man just work around, lead his own team of Avengers, or work with a group of Avengers from now and again? So I'm guessing we're gonna get this. But here's the thing. He said that it's gonna be, like I said, he said it's gonna be all action. You can't really base a whole ongoing just around action. I mean, look, you're basically making a Michael Bay Spider-Man. That's basically what you're, in my opinion, he's doing. You can't just base a comic book these days around action. As much as I love, action, good fight scenes, but you can't really do that these days. To grab readers, you have to have a good, engaging story. And he said that this is just going to be an action book for your thrill seekers. That's good, but Spider-Man's more than just an action hero. He's, people relate to him because Peter Parker is a very relatable hero. I think that he needs that. I think he needs that drama. Well, not too dramatic like emo Spider-Man, but you know what I mean. I think he needs that turmoil in his life to make him more of an interesting character. I'm not talking like One More Day shit, but you know what I mean. He needs that that third dimension to his character. And you can't really base, so it sounds like he's just going to make me Spider-Man badass kind of book. I don't know, it might change, because the first story arc's actually going to be Spider-Man in Asgard, which kind of sounds awesome. But, like I said, he's going to be working alongside the Red Hulk. He's going to be working with the Red Hulk, which as I distinctly remember, he does not like working with Ross. So he's going to be working with a group of Avengers. I don't know if he's going to be leading them or, just teaming up with them. I don't know. But it's always cool. I kind of dig when when Peter works with Logan. I always like watching them team up. I don't know why. I'm not saying they're Marvel's world's finest, but Spider-Man and Wolverine have this cool friendship. It's not like buddy-buddy. It's kind of like a good cop, bad cop, very bad cop routine. That's what it's like. It's like I said, it's like good cop and very bad cop, and it's just cool. Sometimes it's annoying. Sometimes they write Spider-Man off as too annoying, but Uh, what was I gonna say? But sometimes if you write it right, if people write it right, it's a very cool, dialogue between between Peter and Logan. It can come off as, these guys don't really, have different methods of how to get things done, but they really respect one another. So this might be interesting. I mean, it's just, I'm hoping it's not going to be just like just a pure action book, even though people like that. And I will admit, I actually want to try this book out, just to see what if it's going to be like all hyped up, like it's going to be, have a little more than just ooh action, 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 and just be like Michael Bay's Spider-Man. So it might be interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot. Just gonna give the first issue a shot when it comes out in November. I mean, the interior art doesn't look bad. I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with this. I'm wondering, but yeah, I'm wondering how long you can keep people interested with Spider-Man. It could be. This just feels like it could just turn out to be another Avengers book. It could be just called Spider-Man and his Avenger friends, for all I care, because that's what it kind of feels like. But however, I am more than willing to give this book a shot. So, more or less, I think I've covered how I feel. You guys tell me, how do you feel about the new Spider-Man ongoing? Bye.